We have all the time in the world, sir.
Other than that, for our listeners, y'all go ahead and send us some requests in there, whatever y'all trying to hear tonight.
Request line open.
You know,
Wrong with you, True
that
Unity?
place to go.
Man, LB a hater. Hey, Kev, did you see the interview on the great,
I can hear
awesome
him
Two
now.
Mice in the
Yeah.
Mind, sir?
Oh my
Yes, I
gosh. Here
said.
we
I
go.
saw it, and I think
Did you?
Valerie did a great job representing the team.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. She did, but she did one particular thing I remember. You remember she started
I think
naming
it
the
was.
names off that
Yeah, I
was
think
on the
she threw
show.
your name. She threw your name at the end real low.
She
And
said your name.
Man, it was very low, Kev. I think they actually had to cut and edit and turn the volume up
Oh wow.
yeah,
on the last name
Oh
to
wow.
even figure out who the last name was. Why do you think this was, Kev?
yeah, I caught that.
I caught it. I definitely caught it.
But
Somebody
no,
was
but she,
taking up for her, but huh?
no, I said, but yeah, she did a great job. She did a great job.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
Ain't gonna
to
be
the
the
mind
only
people.
thing you around here catching. You keep on playing.
Well, you got some peas you want to throw at me, Gal? What you got? I need some. Why you playing? Bring me a bushel.
What's the
You
buzz,
on my
man? Y'all can hear
nerves.
me, bro.
I
There we
did go
What's
there.
go.
You go.
happening? Wow.
What's
Wah.
up? What they?
Hey,
That
what
man say
Bishop?
wine.
What y'all eat?
He sleep, bro. Oh man. But yeah, my shit is good. What's going on, man?
What's
There you
up,
go.
Chief? What's going on with y'all, man?
Not much. Oh, there
Good,
you go.
good.
I'm just hanging on out, man. I'm laid all up, you know.
Cool.
I
All
had to
right,
sit
Val,
up
do
and
your thing.
do this little interview, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, who we
So,
All
got
right.
on?
Yeah,
oh,
Val, you got it.
yeah, go ahead,
All
LB.
right. So it's great having you on, sir. Definitely an honor. Um,
Appreciate it.
you definitely are an artist that's quite inspirational.
Oh
You
yeah.
have your own style. Yes, you have your own style. Um,
Tahalaya.
it kind of reminds me.
Hello.
I know you don't like it, but
I can hear you
I
now.
think I
We hear
think
you.
I
We
think
hear
it's
you.
just an accent. I think it's just your accent. But if you don't mind, kind of giving us just a little backdrop on how you got started, because if I'm not mistaken, you did music before coming into this way, correct?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, being from
So
Louisiana, you know, the southern parts of Louisiana, man, music is part of that culture. Like, I don't care if you're black or white, Chinese or candy stripe, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be vibing to some kind of music. So but with me, I can remember way back when the South wasn't even on the map. I was listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony, Tupac, you know, Big and them, the Bad Boys, they was all on TV. You had Monica popping then, you know what I'm saying? Twister and all of them. I can remember being on there, Busta Rhymes, you know, Wu Tang Clan, you know. And then all of a sudden we see some dudes from the South, Master P and them, you know. All of a sudden he doing videos and stuff that make you say, that right there was hot. So I was what about 11? I'm looking at that and I was like, man, I want to do that. You know, I want to rap. You know what I'm saying? So I start writing little rhymes at 11 years old, trying to rap. You know, and I was basically imitating them. And I start calling myself Master G. He was Master P. I wanted to be Master G. You know, but one thing for sure, I kind of felt like from the gate, I consider myself a master. You know what I'm saying? So I look back at that like, man, that's crazy. You know, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to be good at it. So I started writing. I've been writing over 20 years.
dang.
Hmm.
Well, with that being said, um,
Tahalaya. Can y'all hear me?
yes,
Yeah,
we can hear
we
Awesome.
you.
hear you.
Hello, everyone. All right, I heard you. Go ahead. I apologize. I want to make sure everybody heard me.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Chanel.
yeah.
So Master G.
Master G, bro.
Master G. I'm start calling
I,
you that.
I was Master G, man. That was so corny. And then look, so as the older I got, I was like, you know what, bro? That's some corny junk. I just jocked that man like that. I say, well, guess what? I ain't gonna say Master G. I'm gonna say MG. I say, yeah, I'm MG. Everybody call me. You know what I'm saying? And
Still a little
and,
improvement, but at the same
and then
time.
it turned into MGeezy. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, man, as I grew up and matured, started getting off into all kind of little street activity with the crew. You know how that go, man. We was rambunctious. So we
Mm,
just started getting off into we thought we was grown.
yeah.
And so I just said, you know
Have
what?
them on the show.
Everybody on the hood call me Jerry. So guess what? That's my name gonna be Jerry. You know what I'm saying? And you know.
So even here, like when you first started, I think what was the first thing you had? Cause I heard something that I don't think you released, something like about Uncle Sam or something to that effect, and that was pretty
Oh
hype
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
But at that
Yeah.
time, like when you came out the gate, you were what were you Aki G, right? Because you even have had an
Yeah.
evolution in your name here, or since you've come
Yeah, I
into
did.
this way.
I didn't even call myself nothing. I just, somebody, I think Breezy just wrote that on the thing. I'm Jerry. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay, okay,
Because I didn't tell him to call me nothing. I was like, I just did it.
okay, cool.
But matter of fact, Breezy recorded that Uncle Sam played me. I actually did it. But preacher had preached a sermon about. He had said something about he was just cutting down on niggas who want, talking about the 40 acres and the mule. He was like, and then if a nigga get the 40 acre and the mule, what he gonna do with it? He don't even know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, because I
Mm-hmm.
say that in the hook. I was like, what I said, these people brutal. I've seen just how cruel they can be, just how cruel they can be. Oh, how cruel they can be. Somebody tell me why Uncle Sam played me, why Uncle Sam played me, why Uncle Sam played me. I want my 40 acres and a mule. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man. And then I just felt like that stuff was so corny because I wrote that when I was like, I don't know, about 19 years old. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
So that
And
was
Huh?
I was like,
Oh
that was
wow.
actually something that you had previously done, but you found the space to be able to adapt it to the current way of life.
well, it just fit. It just fit because back then I wrote it as a political song. Like I didn't write it as no street nigga or nothing. I wrote it. It was actually a political song. That was my
Uh-huh.
political cry. I felt like that was my political cry at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was ready, I was going through it, man. I'm trying to figure out why we poor, why the hood broke, why everything looked like it looked, why the crime rate up, why it's just bad on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through that phase, and I'm
Uh-huh.
on my black power type stuff, and I'm like F the system and this and that. That was my whole attitude in that. And so Uncle Sam Played Me was one of those type of songs. I felt like that was my political cry. But then um advancing and coming this way, looking back on that song that I wrote when I was young and mad, it just felt so corny to me. And I was like, bro, I'm past that. And Breeze was like, man, you should drop it. I'm like, man, I mean, the song's so corny to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can definitely understand that.
Because
So,
that just I'm not even thinking like that no more.
and
But
that's
it was definitely hard though, because I remember rapping it to one of my partners. He was from the 17th. He was from the 17th in Holly Grove. He was like 40 something years old. And I rapped the song to him, and this dude started crying. And I was like, dang. And he was
Dang.
like, man, say, bro, that's hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but I write with passion. So when I write, I put my raw emotions in it because half the things you be wanting to say don't be proper sometimes, and it'll either get you locked up or get you killed. So, but if you be crafty with it and kind of put it in a song or a poem format, people will take it more easy. You know what I'm saying?
definitely understand
So,
that.
like I write to touch people for real, man. I don't care if it's one person on the real, because I got that kind of which I feel like be a penalty against me sometimes, just the way I talk and just my whole demeanor. It's like, man, do people even take you serious, bro, enough to even much hear your message? And I'm like, I gotta fight past that and just do the song anyway, because it might be that one person.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
definitely. So
Yeah.
what is it in your life? Because you said you did music previous, and your influence was basically like Cash Money, No Limit, like that type of sound, and you mimicked that. But as time progressed, obviously there was a transition in your life and you a shift in your mindset. What was it that triggered that? And you touched on it a little bit, but how does that mold what you're producing and what you putting out? Like, what's the message that you're trying to put out? Who you reaching out to?
Well, I can say it like this. I gotta use this way, the way that I turn my life to come, which I think is the right way, the way of Yah. You understand? So, man, you just don't know how it feel to be a street nigga. And like I'm telling you, bro, there's a lot of dudes out there that think like this. I know they think like this because I did, and I was scared to show it. they be wanting to change. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But they be scared of how everybody gonna, what this when you make this change, how that's gonna
Right.
affect your whole situation. Like they
Mhm.
get stuck right there, and they be like, man. And some of them, bro, they just don't make the change. They just keep going with that in their heart. They want to change, and they feel like, man, I'm a good nigga, but they just want to be accepted by the crew still. Man, I
Mhm.
push past that, and I'm like, you know what? If they call me real, I told one of my partners this. I say, bro, look, I say, man, we done did everything wrong. You understand, man? You know how much work we didn't put in for the devil. At the time, that's what I was telling me. I say, you know what? I'm gonna do what niggas scared to do. I'm gonna do what's right. That's what I told. I say, I want to see a nigga follow me do that. You know what I'm saying? And I meant that, man, because I was about to go commit an unforgiving crime, probably, on this guy, and I had a real vivid dream. And the dream was that I was in the penitentiary. I was in prison. It was so vivid. I'm talking about, it was so vivid. I thought I was really there. And I woke up. The bed was soaking wet. That was a nightmare. But I felt like that dream was something showing me that if I acted out what I had in my heart, that's where I was gonna be. That's how I took that dream. That it because nobody know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm plotting. When you plotting, you don't tell nobody nothing.
Of course.
Like them guys who be broadcasting that stuff, they be internet fighting and all this stuff, and they typing this, that, throwing threats and all that. That's how you know the real from the fake. Because if you really gonna do it, you ain't gonna say nothing to nobody because you don't want them to stop you. So man, when I had that dream stopped me because it scared me. I say, bro, I was so scared. I told Shamir about it. I wanted to tell somebody about that dream just in case. You know what I'm saying? And I had to make a real decision, man. I was gonna do this dude something for real, and I had it in my heart, and I changed it. I got him. I got it. I told his mama to give me his number, get him on the phone. I want to talk to him, and I squashed the beef with him that instant. I'm talking about it bothered me that bad. I had to squash it with him, and he came around there to my house, and we talked face to face. It got a little tense for a second, but then I was like, you know what, bro? I said, you know what? At the end of the day, I just want to let you know I ain't got no problems with you. We ain't beefing. I mean, you ain't got to be looking over your shoulders from me. I mean that. I say, y'all finna see me around here wearing a suit. That's what I told him. And but it took me down a long road of just searching, man. I was listening to women preachers. I was going to women churches. I did white people, Chinese preachers. I mean, I was on a journey searching. And I went to internet watching. I got that in the song, and I got coming out called "I Forsook the Counsel of the Rasha." When I talked about, I went to YouTube watching. I heard a preacher hollering. I say, "Dang, man, he hollering at me." But had I gave heed to certain things that was told to me, I wouldn't be here in the way of Yah, where I'm supposed to be. I forsook the counsel of the Rasha. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I took
Mhm.
hold of what's so deep. So like when you hear me write, I'm really writing from a story. Like I'm continuing my story from back then. Like when I'm saying that, it's people who used to run with me. They know exactly what I'm saying. They say, oh, man, that boy called us Rasha. They gonna catch it. You know what I'm saying? They know
Yeah.
I don't even do what y'all do no more. You know.
Hmm.
So yeah, man, that's why I like to write. I have to write because I care about the message for real. Because guess what?
Yes,
When
sir.
I was out there doing all that searching, that's why I told you one of my favorite songs is "Not Alone." Because that song broke me down one day going to work. I
Tell
needed to
me,
hear that I wasn't alone. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, tell them again.
Mhm.
Man, that I'm talking about that grabbed me right in my throat one day going to work. I had to stop that truck, bro, and cry.
Yeah,
I needed to hear that. I'm not alone. You know what I'm saying? Man,
I appreciate
Mhm.
I care
it.
about the message, you know?
It's one of the J Rich song too. I appreciate that.
Wow. Well, speaking of
It's
It's
not alone,
real,
true.
man.
we'll go ahead and run that because that is a classic, and it definitely does. It feels good to
I
not be
appreciate
alone.
it.
You have things that you do have to deal with on your own. We say all the time it's a self journey, but at the end of the day, we are interdependent, and it's great to know that when you do need that, it's there. So Tahalaya for that, and Tahalaya for
Yeah,
the
indeed.
Barak that
I
we are
Trying to
appreciate
get
it.
able
Uh-huh.
quit trying to get your
to
sermon
declare.
on.
Okay,
Why?
because I got it in my mouth. All right, Tyler, y'all, we finna roll this. Remember, it's the request live. Let us know what y'all want to hear. We here for you. Not alone. Bang Boogie. Let's go.
Let's
Let's
get it.
go.
here to let you know just weather the storm. Yes, he knows if you could make it, then it wouldn't be so. Keep running. I know you like I can't take no more. Just walk in the light and fight, he won't let you fall. And just like members of a body, you connect to me. I don't know about you, but I ain't trying to go through no surgery. So stay connected, don't try to do this separately. And just hold on a little while and we'll be free. I know, feel like you're struggling forever, but you know you're not alone. We going through this thing together. I know, feel like this pain will last forever, but you know you're not alone. We going through this thing together, this thing together, this thing together.
I know just how you feel. Situation seems unreal. Trouble awaits to test our fate. No, you're not alone. Despite what we feel, gotta do the Father's will. Trouble awaits to test our fate. Just know you're not alone. No, I know you're feeling down because you've been here before. I know when it gets tough, ready to walk out the door. But where are you headed? Another dead end. It won't be more than all our he will allow. If one decides to leave, we gotta keep moving. Cause in the end, they'll be the only one losing. Keep running steady, so we'll be ready. No matter what, we gotta make it. Know just how you feel. Situation seems unreal. Trouble awaits to test our fate. No, you're not alone. Despite what we feel, gotta do the Father's will. Trouble awaits to test our fate. Just know you're not alone. No. You know we've come too far to turn and quit. Gotta pray so we can make it in. Gotta make it in. Though you cry sometimes from pain within, you gotta know that there's no giving in. There's no giving in.
Okay, I know, feel like you're struggling forever, but you know you're not alone. We going through this thing together. I hope you know we going through this thing together. If we make it to the end, it's me and you and then forever.
I know just how you feel. Situation seems unreal. Trouble awaits to test our fate. No, you're not alone. Despite what we feel, gotta do the Father's will. Trouble awaits to test our fate. Just know you're not alone. No.
Young Shy, you killed this track.
You got to let this thing, man. You got to walk this up. Get this man, bro. I got the dasher. You a talk. I done fucked up some opportunities, but I found not the fool. This up not for your me. You got to let this thing, man. You got to walk this up. Get this man, bro. I got the dasher. You a talk. I done fucked up some opportunities, but I found not the fool. This up not for your me.
Young Shy, you killed this track.
You got the latest thing, man. You got to walk this hill. Get this man, bro. I got the dasher. You a talk. I done fucked up some opportunities, but I found not the fool. This is not for your me. You got the latest thing, man. You got to walk this hill. Get this man, bro. I got the dasher. You a talk. I done fucked up some opportunities, but I found not the fool. This is not for your me. Head of the troop came and moved at 33. Found my all in reproach and a who in the first degree. By Rashid, we was covered in up a tree that Allah, he say not to touch it. We went and ate the parade. There was the fruit that was gobbled up to a moot, not a recoup. I'm in head first after and hop a suit. They turn a guy, he can't let it be running by me. Another joke and play with his soul. Whoa, that not me. Linda Cole and Big Lead and told you where I be. 3 times a week, my rock, I gon' run it by me. No run it by us, the plus, the minus. I can multiply from Roger, it can divide us. But you got the latest thing, man. You got to walk this hill. Get this man, bro. I got the dasher. You a talk. I done fucked up some opportunities, but I found not the fool. This is not for your me. You got the latest thing, man. You got to walk this hill. Get this man, bro. I got the dasher. You a talk. I done fucked up some opportunities, but I found not the fool. This is not for your me.
Come out of Nazareth. Trapping and jacking is hazardous. The voice of Yahushua call me forth like Lazarus. Through the valley of battle and the challenges and calluses, I wonder why my mind stayed traveling. Curious, made my friends curious for asking them, or hearing them. They had no information, so I became insecure with them. Restless, continue questioning. Translucent, no longer a nuisance. Yahuda blood transfusion. Depart from me, I never knew ya. An avenue called Stewart. A distant memory of miseries, oh hallelujah. He made me cooler than the average. Put me in immaculate tapestry, and I was being to the marriage from all walks of life and personalities. We all unite, standing back to back like a street fight under the street light. It's how we act, the package we know we right. Though we small, we a brawler, defender with all our might.
You got the latest thing, man. You got to walk this hill. Get this man, bro. I got the doctor. You a talk. I done fucked up some opportunities, but I found not the fool. This is not for your me. You got the latest thing, man. You got to walk this hill. Get this man, bro. I got the doctor. You a talk. I done fucked up some opportunities, but I found not the fool. This is not for your me. No. Speak to Yashara, to the Yahudim first. You know what time it is. Depart from the dark with them is what I've been taught. Cause I'm in struggling here and suffering. Play with these idol gods with them, they Jesus. I had put all my heart in them, defrauded me. Even left a little scar in me, I'm wounded. With a wound of an enemy, chastised cruelly. For multitudes of iniquity, most high bruised me. I knew it was sick of me, I could battle reproach. But look, I turned from iniquity, let me cry loud. Spare not, lift up my voice to the people, but they hear not. He say the ox know his owner, the ass his master strip. Y'all should roll, don't consider my people leading with sin. Every time you look around, look Satan play them again. Keep pouring out your soul, we gon' rape you again. We all done did things we don't wanna repeat again, so let's not hold nothing in. It's getting close to the end. Now put your hands up if you are Hob Yahusha. Now put your hands down, Yara Yahuwah. Present yourself on this who calls your boy. The Yahudim know what it is. Now give him all a kaboom. Put your hands up if you are Hob Yahusha. Now put your hands down, Yara Yahuwah. Present yourself on this who called your boy. The Yahudim know what it is. Now give him all a kaboom. Don't be offended by synonyms and anonyms, but be converted to the hers and the hymns. Submit your body, head, torso, and your limbs. And what's inside is unified so we can live. Just as Yahusha left out, he's coming back again. And all the soul of a rise, you know what's happening there. Ain't gonna be weeping and welling all through the streets. And the sins you don't let go of, all of them you can keep. Love, you know you don't want that man to tell you be filthy still. So do to Barasha, now which it is. Come on over on your side, you know it's real. Just turn right and go straight, you know, shift the gears. Be sound in it, get you a crown fitted. this land get destroyed or prosperous, cause we in it. You know the Mount Coop is for the Kardashian, we gon' get it. America, just like Amalek, don't forget it. Now put your hands up if you a hob, your hosha. Now put your hands down, Yara your whore. Present yourself flawless, who called Shabor? The y'all think of what it is, give him all a kaboom. Put your hands up if you a hob, your hosha. Now put your hands down, Yara your whore. Present yourself flawless, who called Shabor? The y'all think know what it is, now give him all a kaboom. Let me examine myself to see if I got sufficient. Don't wanna get too far, find out something missing. Gotta keep my lamp lit, bring enough oil with me to keep the path on beat. I'm sick of that hard living. I want to turn a Kai, gotta avoid sinning. Don't wanna stick out to the system, but I'm dark skinned. Yeah, who's your blood on me? I'm a mark nigga. I gotta do the bar and I'm a shamark quick. I'm done, help me keep my vow. You can make it official. Now put your hands up if you a hob, your hosha. Now put your hands down, Yara your whore. Present yourself flawless, who called your boy? The y'all ding know what it is, now give him all a kaboom. Put your hands up if you a hob, your hosha. Now put your hands down, Yara your whore. Present yourself flawless, who called your boy? The y'all ding know what it is, now give him all a kaboom.
What the book tellin'? Got my Nephastus arrest. Built a team of overcomers, man. Show us some respect. Only y'all demon it, and you know this. You see it, otherwise you ain't lying. Well, show me. What the book tellin'? Got my Nephastus arrest. Built a troop of overcomers, man. Show us some respect. Only y'all demon it, and you know this. You see it, otherwise you ain't lying. Well, show me. Let the book do all the talking. Preacher got me finger walk eternal goals. What's the goal? Watch him walk with it. Walk with it, walk with it. Heathens lost with it. False with it, dog. Yeah, body really tolerate the feeling. God got his hands on the keys like he tell me. Illuminate my sight. Georgia power can't fight. Came to elevate my height. Call me Cam Cartwright. Sinner Wilson Boston to the other side of yardie. Got me through the wilderness. These Timberwolves are starving. Like around the pine at the same time I'm ballin'. Sitting atop the east. Who said the L collar run the book tellin'? Got my Nephastus arrest. Built the team of overcomers, man. Show us some respect. Only y'all demon it, and you know this. You see it, otherwise you ain't lying. Well, show me. What the book tellin'? Got my Nephastus arrest. Built a troop of overcomers, man. Show us some respect. Only y'all demon it, and you know this. You see it, otherwise you ain't lying. Well, show me.
Know the Yahoo Dean run it. Under the chief general, you can play games with him if you want. That's your funeral. He'll cut off out your family, all that piss in a urinal. There's a lot of things you won't see coming, but this here you'll know. You've been told he'll be coming back. Send where your manners at. Bow down to your hoodie and shook her like you scared to death. Who offspring of Satan bet. Taste move you wager that can't be redeemed. No place in bets. Beat her ass and break your
what
neck.
The book tellin'? Got my Nephastus arrest. Built a team of overcomers, man. Show us some respect. Only y'all demon it, and you know this. You see it, otherwise you ain't lying. Well, show me. What the book tellin'? Got my Nephastus arrest. Built a troop of overcomers, man. Show us some respect. Only y'all demon it, and you know this. You see it, otherwise you ain't lying. Well, show me. The bar trio, Black and Decker, got me armored up like Shredder. If I tread this weather, gonna lock me like a checker. Fasten my endeavor, forsake all to get it right. They still don't understand me, head scratching like some lights. Yo, who should work in sight? Said a lie, short tie. He got straight to the point. How you think he end up dying? Try me with the ground, they clear my record as a felon. I'm at the way of y'all to figure what the book tellin'. What the book tellin'? Got my Nephastus arrest. Built a team of overcomers, man. Show us some respect. Only y'all need money, then you know this. You see it, otherwise you ain't lying. Well, show me. What the book tellin'? Got my Nephastus arrest. Built a troop of overcomers, man. Show us some respect. Only y'all need money, then you know this. You see it, otherwise you ain't lying. Well, show me.
Call me Cam Hardaway, crossing over Aubrey. Hey, this Cam checking in, one of your favorite Yehudis, and you're tuned into CMR Radio.
Papa, you crazy for this one.
So many murders committed. So many soldiers with their innocence. Look all these pictures of our women and children. Just watch how we fix it. Put your hands together for a round of applause. Not for Jerry, for my people who fighting these dogs. For my people who gon' answer as soon as we call. You for the cause, Tahalada Yahuwah for y'all. In the Shema Yahushua, strengthen us all. Won't you ever call you down, you'll stand on the wall. If you ain't with us, you against us, our enemies fall. Since we had walks on the proper, he sent his cabal. America, home of the fraud, who call on your guards. Activate national guards, our soldiers deployed. You crooked bastards take it forward and then rarely be charged. You really stupid if you thinking it's just about Floyd. Every dawn, straight Vaughn Martins, the Kenny Walkers, the Gavin Lones, the Michael Johnsons, yo, hit me talking. Korean Danes, the Sandra Blands, too many losses. But we gon' infiltrate your system and make it get off us. So many murders committed and killers acquitted. So many soldiers with innocence stuck in a prison. Look all these pictures of our women and children they missing. I got some true warriors with me, just watch how we fix it. My people sold them to the truth, hard as the payment. They slinging, trapping in these streets so often to make it. Football number, them lions get tossed in them cages. Then they beat them purple and black and make them Baltimore Ravens. But this here isn't the game, this is insane. They wanna keep fucking white people, sin is the blame. Mashaly, Tilson, George Floyd, there's too many names. Gotta stop living like slaves and going sin the wrong ways. On Yahuwah, the mightiest one. I know we gotta suffer cause our life is tied with the sun. Yehudi keep it gutted, gotta ride till our life is done. And who we trust, but still we keep it tucked and ride with a gun. With no apologies, I gotta tell it how I see it and keep it so tight with the fellow believers. No, I ain't buying, can't sell me your Jesus. Be holding to y'all, they can never defeat us. And it's like that. So many murders committed and killers acquitted. So many soldiers with innocence stuck in a prison. Look all these pictures of our women and children they missing. I got some true warriors with me, just watch how we fix it.
All right, we're back. The request line.
Yeah.
Mashaly,
Yeah. And a nice
Know
little
that.
Lady Val, Lady V. Where you
I'm
at?
here. I'm here.
She said she had
Yeah.
some questions she wanted to ask you.
Yes. Masha Lee.
Okay.
Um, I know that you talk, well, I'm gonna say talk, but I've known for you to talk of, you come from Louisiana, which is quite a poor state, and poverty and things like that. How did that affect you as far as your writing? Like, tell us about that.
Um. Well, let me see. I'll say it affect me deeply because I was telling Shamel the other night, my wife, I was telling her about. I said, look at Yasha, my baby son. I said, look at him. I said, look, imagine being a kid his age. I said, a kid is gonna be scared of the dark, period, until they grow out of that. You know what I'm saying? I say,
Mhm.
but imagine being forced to have to deal with that as a 6-year-old kid, being left alone at home in the dark. And that was only because drugs had hit that neighborhood and struck that neighborhood so hard to where my mama was on drugs. My daddy was alcoholic. So they would always get locked up for like drunken uh uh public intoxication or disturbing the peace. My daddy, he'll get drunk and sing all night. Like he'll be in the store parking lot just singing till them people call the police on him. And boom, now he going to jail. And mama, she chasing crack somewhere and she just gone, forgetting the fact that hey, we got kids at home. So I know how drugs and alcohol really affect. Like I'm talking about, I know it from the inside. Like being a kid that young, When you sitting in the house, listen, you just a kid, so we ain't even have sense enough to close the door. We so scared that because it's not a light bulb in the apartment, so we so scared we leave the door open at night, the front and the back door. So it's like just because we scared, but it's nighttime and somebody can come in here and do her kids something, So just growing up through that right there, being poor, I'm talking about. I know how it feel to have to steal to eat. Otherwise you're not gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? Or you might go to a neighbor house, they didn't cook something, and they might give you a plate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But so yeah, man. So when I write, like I said, I like to put. I don't know, man. I draw from my pain. Like, what other way you gonna use that pain? Like, pain is negative, really.
Yeah.
But if people really look at it, it really help you. It really help you grow. It really help build you stronger. That's why I got the new song out, "Make Me Stronger." It's a little different, but it's a deeper message in that than what people might take on the surface. But
Mhm.
like I say, because I'm pulling from that kind of pain, man, and I used to always act out because of how I grew up and what I didn't have and all this. So I used to always act out in a negative manner. So this the most positive way I feel like I can use that pain. I can kind of pull from that pain until one day maybe I deplete it. You know what I'm saying? And I won't never have to feel that no more.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But while it's there, I'm gonna pull from it and put my emotions on there when I write. That's why I just don't give you nothing, man. Like some people ask me to do features with them. I don't be wanting them to feel offended when it take me so long, bro. Because, bro, I can write you something. I really can write you something right now, but it's just gonna be for show. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
I really don't waste time doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I said, man, I got 20 years of experience, 20 years plus, really. Like, I ain't bragging on that or nothing. I'm just saying, man, just picture, like you said, growing up, Louisiana's a poverty-stricken state. Like, it's the whole state is just poor. I went there recently, man. I'm talking about look like ain't nothing changed. I
Mm.
said like it's really
Goodness.
crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, if I would have stayed here, I would have been consumed. Period. That's why the prison's full. That's why them cemeteries full. Because like I said earlier, man, people reach that point to where they be wanting to change, yeah. But they stay stuck right there, and then you end up in that cemetery or in that penitentiary somewhere. Or out here, you one of them niggas with the sign begging and be like, dang, bro, I went to high school with this nigga. This nigga had everything. You know what I'm saying? This nigga begging,
Right,
man. This nigga
right.
smoke crack. Because guess what? He got stuck. His family had money. They wanted him to go to Dallas or Houston to go out, fly out somewhere and make something of his life. He wanted to stay around here with his homie now. He had a little girlfriend. He want to stay around there with her. And guess what? He stayed stuck. Like that sunken place. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Mhm.
But I be
So
happy that I'm one of the guys that been there. But I feel like I came out of that. I found a way, yeah. It found
I
me.
got you. I got you. So you said you recently went
Hmm.
back. Now, with you going back, did you happen to see a certain nail on a
Now
house?
guess what? I got that house in the video. I shot a video I was doing. I had to clean up that yard. We couldn't get nobody to
Everybody
do
don't
nothing
know what I'm
around there.
talking about though, Mashaly. Could you elaborate on that a little bit?
Oh yeah, man. She talking about now that's our Pope. Now that's not even when we was real young. This is in our teenage years. So we ended up living on Franklin Street in Ennis, Point of P. It's like outskirts Baton Rouge. And we were so poor, bro. Like we didn't even have a lock to put on the house. So where a padlock would go, we'll close the door and put it together, and then stick a nail through it to lock it. That's how we used to lock our door with a nail. I had told Van CJ that story, and I regretted doing that. I think
Why would you regret telling them
so
that story?
because see now she trying to joke on me about it. The little certain nail. Now can you imagine that though? Having to lock your front door with a nail. Now think about that. Think about the mindset of that. I'm talking. I remember getting off the bus. And me and my older brother we'll just go straight to the store. We go and get a boudin and a bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? $1.09.
I have
You know what
never
I'm saying?
had those, but your wife and just other people around me just rave about boudins.
Oh
What is
my
the whole
goodness,
deal with boudins? Like, what is a
man!
boudin?
If you was an idol worshiper, you'll offer that to an idol god. That's how good it is.
Oh wow.
Now, if you
What
was an
meat
idol
is it?
worshiper, oh, it's defiled to death. Now it's pork. And the
Okay.
casing that is in is pork. Now, who is this saying that they never had a boudin? Now, who is this I'm talking to?
This is Wisdom Simone. Wisdom Simone has never had a boudin.
Oh my goodness, Val, you had one.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I hear about it. What's
I
the
ain't had
other
that.
thing y'all have that y'all be is the boudin and something else that's like a powdery, it's like a donut situation with powdery
Um,
something.
I don't really like that.
Uh,
That's that I forgot what it's called, but it's
beignets.
really
Beignets,
yeah,
that's
it's just
it.
fried bread. Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Never had
Hmm.
any of that. But we
I
have
mean
a
it's
caller.
good.
We actually have a caller, you guys.
Uh-oh, who we got?
Let's see. Unmute yourself. We do have a cash giveaway sitting in the chat for those of you. We like to, when y'all give, we give. Because that's how it works. We here for y'all. And the cash giveaway right now is if you know what Mashaly Jerry's first rap name was. We got two callers. We got a repeat caller. He was trying to get some money last time, but he couldn't unmute himself. So let's see if we can get it done this time.
He gonna tighten up this
Mm.
time. With
Come
that
on, it's
cash
money
up,
in the air.
cash up.
Hit the
We got
cash app.
hit the cash out. While we talking about the cash out, yes. If you like to receive, then you should also like to give. Hit up that
Well, as a
cash
player
app
said, man, I
for
need 30%.
ZMR Radio Cash App. Yes, the gift
Cash,
that keeps
cash.
on giving. Let's see. We got two callers. Neither one of them are able to. Looks like they're unable to unmute themselves. But if both of you can hear me, which you may not be able to since you're over here, can I get somebody to drop a unmute you in the chat? And while we wait for our callers to do that, we'll run a few more of our hits that we got.
Z
More of y'all
M R.
requests. We had some requests, so we can go ahead and do that. While we do that, if you are calling in, we got a few that have called in. If you can unmute yourself, when we come back, we gonna talk to y'all and we gonna give away some money. Here it is.
Yeah,
Here it is.
yeah.
Let's get it.
Treading waters like Nua, in pursuit of the Ruah. Don't know how y'all gon' use your be versatile as a shoebox. Don't count me out, then even if it seems I'm on the rock. Y'all gave me will, but not the one that Jada kiss and prop. Self journey, can't slide in with the group just like the lock. See Cameron draw horn in the book, y'all please don't get the blind. Repeat this process daily, I must be going crazy. May not be much to you, but superhero to my babies. Guess it's part of my purpose, ain't searching for my purpose. I'm you who will serve it. Name me something more worthy. Let me take it more further. Ain't serving y'all, you worthless. Did I do that? Yeah. You can call me Cam Earl. Y'all gave me tunnel vision. Ooh, this tunnel vision. Cut you off so quick, don't know what happened. Got you dizzy. Got my phone ringing, trying to check me how I'm living. Beat up on the couch, watching TV, way too busy. Guess it's life as your hoodie. Don't come against the rulers and kids together. We grew up, act like I never knew you. It ain't hard, I can prove it. Just me, I'm always on duty. Left you in the space the same color as the movies. Check my wall wounds, from a strike, said the way, yeah. Never been the street, nigga before this way, I'm down the ride. Well, God, where we reside, take this next quote as a favor. Flash up one of these little ones, there's no way you could evade us. Turn and look at your neighbor, tell them it's time to wake up. Snap that collection plate up, no leave it, I'm just player. Our people need direction, our people need identity. Sisters try to be whole, men kill each other, no empathy. Undermine our cohesion, left synergy to enemies. Just a correlation of serving the wrong entity. Love us so we can't find it while women cut on their bodies. Can't even adore your natural, no, you were not a hide it. No, you were not a hide it. Who told you this was valid? How you expect to take it serious? You're showing all your privates. Shoes say right now, dress say first night. Ain't nothing about your attire will tell a man for life. Love us so we can't find it. My men is gangster disciples. Roaming all in the street, you left the home without a pilot. Glorify life with rappers. Who told you this was valid? Tell you bust your gun, but they to spinach, tossing salad, getting stuck up like a javelin, hitting high notes like a ballad. You clearly see the agenda they been pushed into you. Yell it, raise my son to be your husband, my daughter to be your wife. If you telling me something different, I tell you a waste of life. I never accepted as normal, on that I wait to some money. If I could ask you one question, why you niggas so demonic? Attempting to shake the maker, change the way that he created. I see intelligence faking, how you gon' shake up the making? If you think I'm tired of serving, I don't know where you heard this. Well, basically this is something that you don't really know about me. Yahoo was a boy, wine to the God. Got my head up, screaming Yahoo-dee. I'm reppin' it, yeah. 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 I'm reppin' it, hootie.
This song is made for the praise and worship of Yahuwah through his son, Yahushua HaMashiach.
Up around is not too late for me. Up around you got a place for me. In your mouth, cool. I'll be new.
Yeah, wisdom, knowledge, understanding help me find it. And that guitar was blinded, but he let me find it. No words, man, just to be honest. I hate creaking and freaking like Giannis. A servant to Satan in bondage. Unstable, double-minded. Now I know the advantage. Yahushua HaMashiach, yeah, he done it. Paid the cost to be the boss. Malkoof, come, yeah, we gon' run it. Just give it up. Niggas who worry about living it up. The premise, not being mindful, just stuck in the rug. With no growth, forgetting that the grave is so cold. Where you gon' be when them eyes closed? Malcolm or Shio? Oh no, can't go. Can't be no sinner man no more. It's time to walk it just like you talking. No more confessing. Oh no, no more hypocrite. No more lusting after sin. It's true repentance. Please, yeah, I'm begging for forgiveness. I played too long, I will not quit too. I get it.
It's not too late for me. Up around you got a place for me. In your mouth, cool. I'll be new. Yeah. Up around is not too late for me. Up around you got a place for me. In your mouth, cool. I'll be new.
Reservation for one is Shamayim, check off the Smith. And you can just put it on your Husha tab with an awesome gift. And I know I can kinda be impatient, but it's the wait for me. And all the wrong I did, I know I should have been delayed for me. But you waited patiently for the bar to come and make a change in me. I know that I would occasionally live before making you angrily regretful for taking a chance on a man that was disrespectful. But the inner man crying out for you, but my action would just reject you. But I'm changed, old things done away, but hold all things anew. Confess the lies I told, now yeah, all I crave is you. So I'm possessive, when I call on you I say Abba new. Cause that's the way you make me feel, so say that's what Abbas do. Yeah, them storms gon' come and the rain gon' fall, but I'll take that. Just give me that life for lump in exchange, done deal, no take backs. So many things go wrong in my life, I'll do whatever it takes. If I could just ask for one more thing, just tell me it's not too late, please.
Up around is not too late for me. Up around you got a place for me. In your mouth, cool. I'll be new.
Yeah.
Up around is not too late for me. Up around you got a place for me. In your mouth, cool. I'll be new.
I say I do. This is another
Blake Beats.
I say I do to ya. for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Ain't no second guessing, cause I done burnt my bridges. Cause it's high time to be about my other business. Running steady in this race, let go of them weights. No more shucking and jabbing, no more running in place. No more making excuses, no more quitting for me. I'm over that superficial love, it's time to love me. I'm talking higher heights, I'm talking deeper depths. And if it looks like I'm finished, look right and look left. I'm talking tunnel vision, there's something I was missing. Humble start, new heart, it's me who needs your wisdom. I'm calling out your name, don't wanna be the same. Keep me from the evil, just call me by your name. Prepare me for this journey, keep guiding my steps. As I walk down the valley, the shadow of death, I say hallelujah for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Walk,
walk it like you talking.
I say hallelujah for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Walk it high, talk it high. I had some bumps and bruises, but I done made it through. Lost some along the way, still pressing through. I can't even lie, this walk it can get tough. But at the bar, get to sipping for diamonds in the rough. Sometimes you got to lose just to get the win. Y'all should pay the price, no excuses for sin. I hear them chains breaking, I'm talking hearts and minds. You took a humble people, hoping that we would shine. From the end to beginning, beginning to end. I'm talking going all the way, all I want is to win. I'm giving this my all, some say I'm walking bold. They like to walk on money, I'm talking streets of gold. I want that all white, a city so bright. And those who make it in, now that's a sacrifice. No more hurt and no pain, I got a new name. Just to make it to the end, y'all should make it rain. I say I do the for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Walk
it like you talking.
I say I do the for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Walk it high, talk it high. I say I do the for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way.
Walk it like you talking.
I say I do the for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Walk it high, talk it high. Running steady in this race, let go of them weights. No more shucking and jabbing, no more running in place. Running steady in this race, let go of them weights. No more shucking and jabbing, no more running in place.
This is Blake.
No more steady in this race, let go of them weights. No more shucking and jabbing, no more running in place. I do.
Yeah, Hootie Gang till death. It's a movement.
Yeah, J Rich, YG, we back. How we roll? Huh? This is how we roll. Huh? This is how we roll. Stand 10 toes down, never fold. We don't fold. Only here for the saving of our soul. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Ask for your help, now get it on our own. Navigation set and our destination home. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll.
They desire to get the sheep in these city streets. Let us see you slack and get caught lacking, you getting fleeced. Wolves on the hunt, they found Yahusha sending meat. He became the meal and yet still was the centerpiece. I paint the picture, you call, I'm making it clear. Dinner was on it too, they was stripped naked, they stared. Only way this could happen, they table was made a snare. Accomplishing things Dawood already said in prayer. Where 6th division of Tahalim, it was written by the mouth of our great Nabaim, yeah, he penned it. Shaul came and confirmed, gotta be second witness. No excuse for the world where Elohim can condemn it. Yeah, look, every eye gonna see him and I believe it. Daystar hit the scene in his 90 next to the heathens. Eternal fire, he heated. They crying when the neighbor even drive by on the cloud. We riding and screaming, this is how we roll. Stand 10 toes down, never fold. We don't fold. Only here for the saving of our soul. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Ask for your help, now I get it on our own. Navigation set and our destination home. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Sleepy niggas go and take your neck. The main ones who be saying they don't take all that. Be the same ones hating, they be fake or cat. Because Yahusha gave his life and he ain't draw back. That's how we roll. Every decision about his soul, but the world don't give a f. Them niggas out of control. But me, I go consider get wisdom out of the scroll. Don't wanna burn when I get up, be kicked up out of his foe. Yeah. And since my sight is limited, hard to see like driving at night out of that tinted whip. But I got a preacher who make it plain. My vision fits, easy to follow and read. That's good penmanship. It's benefits that come with serving the land. Eternal Kai, I won't burn in the end. Might catch me on 20.